So, let me explain a little bit how things work. Because we see a string of these things coming out, and then not too long after, we hear about layoffs, and everyone on Twitter is, oh my god, these innocent people are losing their jobs and people are celebrating it. Well, I'm going to tell you how people can keep their jobs. Okay? Now, I have to explain this because most of the time, these people are kids and they don't understand how things operate. Businesses are there to make money. Just stay with me here. If you are given a budget, just say we'll talk about video game sense. It's a lot easier to explain that way. Video games usually are units. It's like, oh, the game sold this many units, so it's just easier to stick with. So say a game has a budget of $300 million, right? Game selling $30 a pop, right? Only sells about 10,000 units. Well, it's money, it's about $300,000. But the budget of that game was 300 million. So they didn't even come close to breaking even. Therefore, they made no profit off that game. No profit at all. In order to be successful, they would have to get more than that 300 million, because breaking even, it's not the best. It's still pretty bad that couldn't do more than breaking even, because anything else is actual profit. But making everything back that you had to spend, not exactly desirable unless it goes past what you did and you can actually make a profit off of it. So again, game takes 300 million to make, sells only 10,000 units, $30 a piece. That's only $300,000, not even coming close. Well, if you have a studio that consistently does that, consistently has that much money of that much of a budget, and then constantly fails to meet that, and gain profit, that's when layoffs start to happen. That's when those good people lose their jobs. So the one factor that all of this has, the one thing it all has in common, is this shit. The constantly wanting to shove their agenda into everything. When 99% of the community or fandom or whatever don't give a flying fuck about your diversity, equity, and inclusion. It's the weirdos online, the ones who are like, oh my god, poor people are losing their jobs and you guys are you are the ones who care about this stupid crap. They are catering to 1% when they should be catering to everyone. Because when they cater to everyone, let's go back to that game. So, game, $300 million. And it could be the best game ever. It could be the greatest game ever created. But once people see that it's going to get that, DEI treatment, they're like, okay, I'm done. That turns away potential buyers. So a game that could have made over $300 million is not going to sell nearly as much because people are tired of this forced crap in their games. So if they just put out the game, $300 million budget, for $30, as long as it's a great game, they will easily make back that $300 million and then some. And they will make a profit out of it. In fact, 300 million, to make that back, it would be 70,000 units, or about 75, 80,000 units to make about 3 million. So to get about the break even, which nowadays is not that hard, especially when it's multi-console or multi-platform with like Xbox and Steam and PlayStation. It's not hard. It's not hard to get that much money. So for things to come out and not break even or come even close, This is why it happens. Video games, comic books, movies, TV shows, all this crap is turning people off. It was cute at first. It was cute at first, but now everything that comes out, it's got to have the DEI treatment. And then when it fails, because people are tired of it, and it's only catering to a small percentage of people, that's when you get the layoffs. That's when you get those good people losing their jobs. So instead of cheering this on, how about saying, "Hey, keep it out of this, okay?" And then those good people won't lose their jobs because they'll be making money. They're not going to fire you if you're making them money. Not going to happen. Kathryn Hahn says queerness is an important part of WandaVision spinoff Agatha all along. 18th, so tomorrow. Agatha all along has already introduced an openly gay character, and that'll probably be their entire character. Like everything else, they won't be able to go like a minute without them saying that they're fucking gay or attracted to chicks or boys or whatever. Also, speaking of that, did you know that in Doctor Who, Bill was gay? Bill Potts was gay. I had no idea. They didn't say anything about it the entire time they were the companion. They never told anyone that they were gay. I know. You learn something new. Bill Potts was gay all along. As openly gay character played by Joe Locke, don't care, and revealed a past queer relationship between Kathryn Hahn's Agatha Harkness and Aubrey Plaza's Rio Vidal. In its promos, Hahn discussed these LGBTQ plus themes in a recent chat with Total Film. It's in the bones of the show for sure. I remember there being a WandaVision drag brunch at a. I remember there being a WandaVision drag brunch, and that made us so happy. It's the greatest tribute we could possibly ever have. So that was something that was really important to Jack Schaefer and Mary Livanos and me when we were making this, making sure the element was still involved. Why? And again, it's a Disney Plus show. A lot of families, most families, 99% of families do not want or want to see this crap in their shows. How hard is it to just not have it? How hard is it? Well, why does it matter? Well, you people are the ones asking that, or you are the same reason why these good people are going out of business or losing their jobs because they are catering to you, a very small group of people who feel like, oh well, I can't enjoy anything in my life unless I can see myself, or oh my god, it's so nice that underrepresented peoples are getting recognized, despite the fact that they're shoved into everything now, but they're so totally not recognized. When you have the freaking media and the government on your side, you're so not recognized. You're so just your voices are just not heard when the fucking government is propping you up at all fucking times. But no, nobody sees you. Nobody sees you. So it's good to have these TV shows and video games and comic books and movies and everything else to show your stories because no one else notices you. Uh, and then it just talks about the show. So, if you want to make money, stop pushing an agenda, a one-sided agenda, because that's another issue. Because every time it's always one-sided. Because guess what? People who watch your show may not think the same way you do. If they're a family and they might be more leaning, on the Christian values, they're gonna see a show pushing queerness, and they're like, we're not watching this. We're not exposing our kids to this. You can say, oh well, they're just not tolerant. Well, they have the right to be so. That's well within their rights. But pushing shows that have a one-sided agenda, rather a show for everyone, that loses money real fast. It's been shown time and time and time. Just looking this past year, how many times have we heard about companies having to with layoffs? I mean, one game did so badly that they had to pull it from, so that no one can play it anymore or even buy it because it did so badly. Just this year. And it's the people like you guys, the ones who down below comment like, oh, why does it matter? Who really cares? You are the reason why these people are going out of business. You people are the reasons why these good folks are losing their jobs. Because these companies are catering to you, a small group of people. Again, go back to the video game thing I was talking about 300 million, but only selling about 10,000 units. You lost a lot of money. You lost a lot of money, and therefore things have to be done in order to make up the loss, like firing people. So, you want these good people to keep their jobs? Tell them to make a better product that doesn't push an agenda. Something that is for everyone, because not everyone who watches this believes in their values or believes in whatever they're pushing about queerness, non-binary, and, shows that push the whole Black Lives Matter shit. Not everyone believes in that. So when you push that stuff intentionally to a small group of people, you alienate everyone else. And this is why no one likes these tourists in these fandoms, because it's them who are being catered to and pandered to, rather than the people who have been fans of these IPs and fandoms. Just saying. So if you want to make money, start making better products that aren't biased. Start making products that don't push just a one-sided agenda. And maybe you'll be rolling in money. So much money, you'll be like, wow, we made a product that people enjoyed, and the money just made itself. Like, I didn't have to, normally we'd be stressed out worrying about if we were going to get to keep our jobs, but this product, this was like a money maker. Like, we just made it, we just kicked back and relaxed, and it just printed money for us. It's like we have our own personal money printer here now. You'll find that you make money a lot easier, and then you don't have to lay off all those nice, innocent people. Or you can just keep doing this, and companies can just go out of business left and right, and all those people will just lose their jobs consistently because they truly don't understand that people are just tired of this. I mean, it's up to you guys. I mean, whatever. Anyway. But if we saw one thing this week, Inside Out 2 toned down on the gay crap, and what do you know? It made money. Connection? Possibly. Anyway, that's going to do for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.